And it's Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Services Talking Business Special Edition today, covering the April 27th Capitol Hill Day program of the Independent Community Bankers Association. The chairman for ICBA this year is a guest of our program, Robert Fisher, who is the CEO of upstate New York-based Tioga State Bank, also a veteran of the United States Air Force. We talked a little bit about the highlights of the event. Bob Fisher talked about the work his members, banks did during the pandemic, still doing, and that the majority of the Paycheck Protection Program loans were made by community bankers, and what a difference that made. He asked ICBA members to share stories of how they helped assisted their customers during the pandemic, something they continue to do today. Then we had a chance to hear from two members of the U.S. Senate who gave keynote talks virtually. And the first was the Senate Banking Committee Chairman, that is Sherrod Brown, a Democrat of Ohio. And he expressed concern about fintechs making loans to consumers. He applauded the efforts of community banks to make small dollar loans during the pandemic that really helped out a lot of businesses. Then he talked about the 27 million Americans that do not have a banking account, and he'd like to see the credit unions, community banks, I assume, just as well, and also the United States Postal Service offering free banking accounts. Could be more out on that. Then we had a chance to hear from Senator Joe Manchin, a Democrat of West Virginia, just recently left the Senate Banking Committee to serve on the VA and Armed Services Committee, he mentioned. He talked a little bit about climate change and the potential of carbon capture sequestration to remove carbon from the air as a remedy. Also talked about data security, identity theft, cyber, and need to tighten up all of those elements. I'm sure there's going to be more on that after the break-in in December into a number of government agencies by hacking groups and individuals. And he talked a little bit about a compromise on minimum wage. You'd like to see it go to $11, which would be a 65% increase rather than 15. He is in favor of traditional infrastructure investment that would include internet, and he spoke of the value of that, and about the $6 trillion spent on pandemic relief. He'd like to see a review of where has it gone, what has it done, and has it all been issued? That was Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia. Again, we appreciate the ICBA inviting CBSI Talking Business to sit in on a portion of their April 27th Capitol Hill Day. For CBSI Services, we're based in Harrison, New York. This is Ken Kraetzer.